today. This is part 2 of my schizophrenic, the way my mind works. Yeah. The voices are here now. The voices are here right now with me. Yeah. I'm trying to think the way I think, not the way they think. Um, you know, it's kind of like split personality or something. Like sometimes they try to control my thoughts, and then I'm trying to control my thoughts. Uh, I wish this on no one, and just the way my mind is. It's terrible. Yeah. For a little while, because for a little while, for a little while, uh, for a little while I thought it was like demons or something, but that's just the way I used to think. When I was indoctrinated as a Joe Witness. Yeah. That's just the demons. Well, poetically saying it, not like literal demons. Just scars, mental scars from indoctrinated as Joe Witness. Now this is how they think. This is how the voices think. Not how I think, but how the voices think. How you know how my brain attacking itself. Like they abusing their actions towards me. They're they're actual bullies. You know, they are like the last one I talk about. They act like a cult. Behavior control, intelligent control, not information control. Yeah, information control, and thought control. Yeah. What else? And today, you know, you're trying to, they invade my privacy, my private life, and all that. And I don't want to sound too much like a crazy person. I am a crazy person, but a schizophrenic and all that. And if we talk about philosophically, they're not in touch with reality. If you talk about metaphysics, they're not. I'm in touch with reality. I know what's happening in my objective reality. You know, see, this is real. I know this is real because I'm touching it. My senses, real. Sometimes, like 2 or 3 times, the voices say that you don't got a skull, and I was like, sometimes the voices are just funny to me. They're funny. Like, hey, I got a skull. Stop lying to me, voices. I got a skull. You know. And a couple of days ago, I wrote a poem um, that that a poem that about my experience with aliens, non-physical beings. That's just my schizophrenia. I see things that aren't there, hearing voices that aren't there, and I call them. And the alien calls me CI. Well, we gave each other names, but I gave myself a name. CI or Kai for short. Kai, not Kai, CI Kai. Creature intelligence. Creature intelligence. Yeah, creature intelligence. Why I called myself that? Because I'm a creature, and unlike other animals, we have intelligence. Everyone has intelligence. Everyone knows a little bit of something. No one's completely idiotic, dumb, retarded. And I call the alien, the creature, the unphysical, non-physical being, AM, atoms and molecules, AM. Yeah. And I was thinking to myself, like, some theories. I came up with some theories in my head. Some of us, not all of us, have AM. Yeah. The president doesn't have AM. I don't know if he has AM, whatever. It's just, some schizophrenic thoughts popped up in my head. But I'm not some fucking conspiracy nut, so, But sometimes, I just, like, the schizophrenia experience that I have with AM. Then I was like thinking like like maybe we're just like each there's they found some in now I'm being like without the schizophrenia shit, whatever, all that shit. I'm talking about science right now. Science. They found some of these people with the big telescope, whatever that's called. Um, the huge telescope thing. Yeah. Um, they found like 50 or 20 or 10 planets that has the same type of chemicals as Earth, water and land, dirt, and all that. So I was thinking like maybe like like Earth is kind of like a brain, and everyone's just brain cells. We're just you know brain cells and all that stuff. And AM is just part of the brain cells that connects to other brain cells and all that. That's trying to control things in the world. Okay. Wait. I'm talking about schizophrenia right now. The schizophrenia episode, not science stuff. AM. That that's just some schizophrenic bullshit. That I'm experiencing. AM aliens. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. I actually seen the alien, with schizophrenia and all that, but I've seen it. It's, well, some of the religious people might think it's a demon because that's what it looks like, a demon or something. It's like kind of like darkish, reddish, blackish, scaly skin, and it has both dick and a vagina. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's what it looks like. AM looks like. It could take on different forms. It could go behind the brain right there. It could go inside your body. It could have two AMs, two aliens inside you, and you could have just not physical, but it to be visible. It be visible to you to in the dark, and then it could just become just atoms and molecules. Yeah. Um, and couple like yesterday or the day before yesterday, yeah, like I don't know, I still have scars from being indoctrinated and all that, from religion and all that. Um, and I was like thinking too, like I had like a little debate in my head about theists and atheists and no religion, Christianity, blah blah blah. Yeah. And I was like thinking like maybe there's a God, maybe there's not God. Um, then I was like thinking like I don't know, irrational thinking. That's what it that's what it is. Well, that's what schizophrenia is. A little bit that's a little bit of what schizophrenia is actually. It's kind of like irrational thinking. Um, you know, where you're thinking, but unusual thinking, unusual thoughts, hearing voices in your head. But it's not demons, but but if religious people want to call it that, you can call it that if you want. I don't give a shit. Yeah. 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 Philosophical. Okay, let's talk about philosophical and the voices, how they think. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes they're like a cult, that yeah. Trying to think, trying to remember my experience with schizophrenia with the voices. Just give me a second. Uh, uh I just this is like 2 or 3 videos that I connect together. And I just stopped the video from the other one. So yeah, I forgot the whole experience with schizophrenia, except the alien part, the AM part. I forgot the other experience, but yeah. Um, well, if we talk about philosophy, um, there's deep questions, and then there's just pointless questions. There's meaningful questions. There's unmeaningful questions. The way I ask questions philosophically and all that is some deep questions, but the the voices just you know saying questions like um, why are you doing that? But that's sometimes they ask good questions. Sometimes it's just pointless questions. You know, why are you watching TV? That's a pointless question. Why are you watching TV? Like because I just want to watch TV. You know, but yeah, um, um, yeah. And philosophy is all about asking questions and thought experiments, logic, um, yeah, and many more. Different types of questions: metaphysical questions, epistemological questions, logical questions, um, thought experiment. There's many different types of questions. But I don't want to get into philosophy right now. I'm talking about schizophrenia. But I was going to say to talk about philosophy, but that's the only thing, close thing that um, to philosophy when I talk about the voices in my head. Pointless pointless questions that they ask. I could tell which thoughts are mine and which thoughts are the voices. Well, it's still so logically, I'm just you know asking questions without me thinking that I'm asking questions, but I think it's the voices. So you can say that I've asked dumb questions, but I ask deep questions too, not just the voices, but me too. But both well, sometimes they ask good questions, sometimes no. But yeah, that's just my experience with schizophrenia. Um, Part two. Yeah, but I'm doing okay. Sometimes the voices get to me, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they act like bullies. Sometimes they take it easy on me. They take it easy on me sometimes. Sometimes they just mess with me. Sometimes they spy on me. Sometimes they act like a cult. Sometimes they just take it easy. Sometimes they act like friends. Sometimes they act like mean bullies. But I'm doing okay. Peace out.